Hi and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading for what is the message you need to hear at this time. Any words of encouragement, any warnings, any lessons, anything that you need to hear whenever this reading finds you. Okay, so this is group number one, group number two, group number three. Go ahead and make a selection, and I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hi, and welcome to your reading, group number one. So, let's take a look at the energy that is surrounding you at this time and what messages are you need to hear from there. The first card we have the Four of Pentacles, the Miser. You have the Seven of Swords, politics. Okay. And you have the Master. Okay. Right away, I feel like there is some kind of deception that you are a master of seeing behind the veil, or you're mastering this at this time. Now your soul is teaching you to master seeing behind the veil, looking at, yeah, reading between the lines, seeing behind the veil. So I feel like you already have the ability to know what is coming, like you can predict it, and but maybe you don't trust it all that much, or you don't think of it all that much. And I feel like right now, um, or these days, you could be in situations where you're having to do that a lot more. um, like you're being put in situations where you have to see, read between the lines and trust your intuition. Okay, so these won't be very drastic situations. It will be like with the friends around you, favors that they are helping, asking for, or people that you know and what they are asking, or expecting from you or wanting from you, and things like that. So you're gonna be paying a lot more attention to that, or these things are gonna be standing out to you now. Like you're gonna start noticing this, and the reason is because um you have the master over here. So I feel like for most of you, like even though the miser is the Four of Pentacles, pentacles represent finances, materialistic things, but I don't feel like people are coming to you for like it could be people like start to borrow money a lot more than before from you, start looking at you like, somebody who they can, but this is more your energy elevating, here. You're like in a way being shown the people that you need, whether this is materialistic or not, the kind of people that you need to have, the energy, like irrespective of the people, the kind of energy that you need to have in your life at this moment. Like something is being revealed to you, you're mastering this. So I feel like you're gonna be, like, you could be somebody who trusts people and then you'll end up in shit. Okay, and then you're thinking, why did I? And I feel like you're going to be put in more situations until you trust your inner voice. You're not doing it because you don't trust, and you don't trust because you're trying to give somebody a chance. But like I feel like that is your learning in this lifetime. That could be like mastering this could be one of the karmic breakers in your journey, your path over here, listening to your intuition. With the seven over here, somehow I feel like you are very spiritually protected. Like this energy of yours is very spiritually protected. Okay, nothing or no one can like no matter how hard you try, you cannot push this side away. You're gonna notice it all of the time speaking to you. So, in a way, this could be unmasking your own ideas about who you are, concepts about who you are, misconcepts about who you are. So, for some of you over here, I feel like you could be spending a lot of time alone trying to understand who you are. Like you're starting that journey of shadow work. Like for whoever this is, that could be, this is a very very voluntary thing. Like you want to know because you want to know. So you're starting to question a lot more of who you are, trying to understand who you are, and you know there's some mastery of self that you are, like you could have been doing this for some time, so you're reaching some sort of mastery of your, some level of mastery, or like a bullshit detector mastery, you know, if you will. So, group number one, that is the energy we're starting off with, mastery. I felt like you know, I wanted to do the readings with the after tarot. I just felt like this reading. This is a very future energy for you guys. Like you might find this reading and then you will see the meaning of the reading unfold, or you guys are very ahead of your time, so you need to get message. So most of the messages you're receiving is not something that has happened or happening, it's going to be happening. Okay, again, take this how it resonates for you. Do not get caught up that these are all predictions and they are all going to come true. This is a collective reading and they may not come true depending on who you are and how far you are on your journey. But yeah, this is like the main message for these readings, like the main energy that came through. Like these are going to be future messages. So, what does group number one need to know, Spirit? What does magically Spirit? Okay, so you have the Empress, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Okay. You have been working on some kind of self mastery over here, group number one. Okay. And reward is coming for that. You're going to be recognized either among your social group, or like you know, if you have done a course and you're trying to start something in this area or whatever that is, you are going to be recognized. It is going to be successful. The Page of Swords is young energy. Okay, so this is slow movement, but the swords is the mind. Okay, and I feel like what the Page of Swords is doing is very slowly, very minutely, piece by piece, picking this whatever the Seven of Swords is, whether it's an internal or an external situation, you're picking this apart. Okay, you're reading between the lines, you're seeing between the lines, you're mastering. Like I said, there is a self mastery happening over here. Okay, and because of what this is, that I feel like there's something with the Empress energy you're trying to create, or you're trying to get, or you're trying to manifest. It is going to be manifested, but right now you're still in the learning stage of this. Okay, there's quite a lot of learning that's already happened, like you're almost master, like you're almost pro at this, but there is something more here to learn. Now, either that, or you guys have just started, mastering, or just started learning how to do this, and that is the mastery that you are going to, like I said, this could be a future message for you guys. So whatever situation you are in, you are learning to see, read between the lines, and master something over there. Yeah, because of the page, I feel like this is starting, this is learning. So you're still in the energy of learning one day at a time. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles is um that very closed off energy. So I feel like physically nothing is happening. Physically everything will be very still for you guys on the outside. Your war is in your head. And it's not a war, like, but it's like when you're in the situation, it's very irritating. When you come out of the situation, then you see what you have learned from there, and then it makes sense, and then you're like, oh, okay, but until then it's war. And I feel like that's what is happening with you on a day-to-day basis. Any more messages for you? You have the Ace of Pentacles. So for many of you, I feel like there's a this mastery is in the area of the self, but it's also going to bring some financial abundance, open up some financial doors for you. So like you could be some kind of a teacher, a healer, something in that line. You're going to be teaching people how to learn what you are learning right now. I feel like you guys are, whatever this mastery is like, I think I already mentioned, is in the, in the area of finances mostly. Like your major focus group number one is in the area of financial abundance. You have the judgment coming out over here. Okay, so I feel like it's time. No, with the judgment, I feel like divine timing could be one of the, so patience would be one of the areas of learning over here. Patience, trust is going to be one of the areas of learning, trusting in divine timing, knowing that things are going to happen when it needs to happen. So if you have been working on yourself for quite some time, if you have been seeing this and you have been feeling like something is going to happen, it is going to happen. You're not feeling anything wrong or incorrect, but like it will happen when it's ready to happen. And that is something that you need to know. You have the Queen of Wands. So I like, the Queen of and the King of Wands remind me of intuitive action. Okay, so I feel like you're learning to listen to your intuition and take action. Like I said in the beginning, like some of you are learning to listen. Like you already know that things are gonna go to shit, but you're pushing your luck, and now it's time for you to stop pushing your luck and to learn, see the lesson. Like you're wasting your time. There's no more time to waste. Okay. All right. Any more messages? Okay, so last card we have from this deck is the Devil card here. So I feel like you guys are addicted to, so there's some kind of addiction also that this mastery is trying to show you over here. You know, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're addicted to the waiting process. Like you're addicted to waiting for people to accept, love, agree. Uh, yeah, like you don't want to, but you're addicted to the feeling. There's an addiction. Like I feel like whoever is choosing pile one, there is an addiction to some kind of a feeling that you are not noticing. Okay, you are probably masking it with, this is my job, this is my role, this is how it should be, this is how I'm supposed to take care or be and do and say, and you have that, but it is not. I feel like for group number one, you now I'm feeling like, I feel like all of these things, these are very good cards here. Okay, and I want to take them all away, and I just want to leave these four cards here, because I think like this is where you are in your journey right now. Okay, you're learning some kind of mastery of yourself, of your senses, of your understanding of your life, like the truth about who you are. Okay, and if you allowed yourself to learn this lesson, if you allowed yourself to go into this quiet, the miser, this is a selfish person. So this could literally be you having a selfish nature, either, because you don't trust people, or you don't have enough to give. You feel like if you give, it will become less, like whatever. Or you want to have friends, but you don't want them to know who you are. You tell certain things, you don't tell certain things. Okay, that is one sense of the miser. The other energy of the miser is, going within and shutting yourself off from everyone, everything, and like the hermit mode. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles is also like the energy of projection, as within so without. Okay, so you go and you understand within yourself who you are, and you start to project that onto the outside reality, so that feeling on the inside reflects on the outside, and then your outside matches your inside, and then it starts vibrating. Okay, so that is one kind of mastery somebody is learning over here, but there's a lot of truths that you're gonna have to come face to face with within yourself. It really doesn't care who's done what, or who said what, or who you did what. Like, it really doesn't matter. If you're watching this, if you're still watching this reading, it really doesn't matter. The question is who you are, who do you want to be, who can you be, like, do you have what it takes to be that version of you that you have, that you think you are. Like, can you actually be the version, because you know where you're falling short, and like, being able to look at where you're falling short, and address it. Because if you can do this work, then you can have all of this. Okay, because what this does is it puts you, like, in doing this work is going to be very elaborate, this is going to be very long, it's going to be very painful, it's going to teach you a lot of things. You have to take it as a challenge to yourself, to know yourself, to know your limits, to push your limits. Okay, but there has to be a ultimate goal at the end of this, because you're gonna have to want to do it, and your want cannot be empty. There has to be a want for something. So like, that is how you find the motivation to do this work, even when nobody cares, because really nobody cares. about who you are, who you're pretending to be, who you're trying to be. Nobody cares. Like, the only person that's going to affect your lies, your truth, is it's only going to affect you. So like, there has to be a solid motive to do this, and then only you can do this. If you did this because of that motive, because of that learning, you come into the Empress. Like I said, this is a future message for you. Like, you're probably standing in a on a crossroad right now. Do I go the normal way, or do I do something different? Or, like, something's trying to show me something. Do I want to see it? You're probably standing somewhere there. And so this is a message for you. The Empress is the ability to create. Okay, create anything. Like, this could be literal creation, giving birth to kids and babies, and if that's something that you want to do. Otherwise, the Empress is the energy of creating a whole new life for yourself, or a whole new situation. So you might be in the same place, in the same situation, but the feeling of that situation is now different, because you're creating a different energy. So so like, there's a lot of understanding. One thing, when you start to do this, you will start to see how one thing leads to another, and everything is connected. Like, it's energy, it's mood, it's emotions, it's actions, it's thoughts, it's everything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so when you come into the Empress energy, you start to find ways to, so that, like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a wish, this is a gift from the universe to you. Um, you know, so this would be in the way of finances, because it's pentacles, so I'll mostly say finances. This could be in the way of finances. This could be in the way of opportunities, opening doors, opening opportunities for you. It could be a gift of peace to you, so you just find calm and peace coming over your overall life. This could be a lot of things, and this is something that you have within your energy. You have the Judgment over here, so you are going to receive this any which ways. Depends on whether you want to do it crying, or, like, dragging on the floor, because you are gonna this is divine timing. Okay, this is answering the call of the divine. You have the Master over here, which means you have chosen this path for yourself. So you're going to do it crying, you're going to do it smiling, you're going to do it understanding. However you do it, you are going to be doing it. Okay. So, judgment is that this is going to happen. Judgment is about trusting in divine timing, but judgment is also that, it's time now for you to, you've done what you wanted to do, and in the way you wanted to do it, nothing worked. You're still here. So now spirit is taking over, or your soul is taking over, and if, like, your choice, if you want to get out of the path and know that you're going to have these blessings. So whatever happens from there, whatever choices, whatever decisions you make, is going to be in this direction. You have to understand, good choices, good karma, bad choices, bad karma. Either which ways, karma is real, cause and effect. So you have to, like, this is why mastery, because you have to understand all of these things work together to like, it's teaching. I feel like this could be teaching you something deeper into how to manifest what it is. Like, yeah, if you guys want to talk to me more about this, you can connect with me, like, personally, one on one, to understand the shadow work that is needed to do this. So, to understand your areas that are stuck, and how you can, look at it differently, or how you can shift the mindset to do what you are meant to do. Or if you're struggling with addressing some area, you can talk to me on that, because I have done this, and I know what I'm saying over here, and that's the reason why I'm able to do this reading, and pass on this message to you guys. So, if anybody wants to know more about this, group number one, you can talk to me. But for now, I hope this helps. This is your reading. So thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Bye. Hi and welcome to your reading, group number two. So I wanted to do 3 cards per group, but for you guys, 4 cards came out. So I'm taking all 4 cards for you. So this is to see what is the energy, what messages do you need to hear for today. I had these 3 stones that I wanted to bring into the readings. I don't know what is the point, what is the message. This is the clear quartz. This is a red jasper, and this is the lapis lazuli. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to bring that in. Anyways, so what is the message for group number two? You have the creator. So when I was playing with the stones over here, I wanted to say this message. Like I was getting this message, I wanted to say this, but I thought like maybe I'm reading into it too much. But now with the creator card coming out over here, this is the king of wands, and there's an activation in the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is the seat of your willpower, so having the energy, like this is your life force. So to be able to, move about and get things done, that is what the king of wands is. And this here is the this is a red jasper. Also, this is also the red jasper is generally connected to the root chakra, but the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. So the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, all these 3 chakras are governed by the energy red, or the color red. Okay, and so I feel like there is a need for you guys to ground your energy. So do root chakra meditation, or imagine your root chakra rising up to your solar plexus chakra, because this solar plexus chakra also holds our fears, it holds our baggages. Okay, and before you activate this chakra, it is very important to release the baggages. And now how you release the baggages is, there's nothing for you to actually do, but you need to set an intention to release what no longer serves you, anything stuck in your solar plexus chakra. So baggages would be any anger, any jealousy, any hatred that you hold towards people. I don't like this person, that thing, all of those baggages are in your solar plexus chakra. So, group two, I feel like there's a message for you guys about your solar plexus chakra. It needs to be cleansed and activated. For some of you, it could be overactive. So, an overactive sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, would be like over confident of yourself, like your overconfidence getting you into trouble, not willing to listen to people around you, not willing to take advice, like your word stands, you, like this is ego over here. Okay, like if I listen to them, then my worth becomes less. That kind of a struggle, if you are having, that's an overactive solar plexus chakra. And again, the same routine of grounding to mother earth will help you balance out this chakra. Again, same thing, release what no longer serves me. Whatever the anger, frustration, jealousy, or ego, whether you know it or you don't know it, whether you think you have it or you don't think you have it, like just set the intention to release. Okay, You have the this is the, so that's the father god, or that's like the divine masculine, the king of wands. This is the queen of pentacles over here with flowering. So for you guys, group number two, I feel like there is, I'm just feeling like grounding is very important for you. Okay, so there could be fear around your materialistic needs also, like your money. There could be a lot of fear around your money. If that is the case, then that's a underactive or a blocked root chakra. And the queen of pentacles literally is the earth energy, so that literally is your root chakra. Okay, so you could have fear around money, or you could be like somebody who spends without thinking, like crazy spending. It doesn't even make sense, and you don't know how to stop it. You could like, for me, when I am sad, upset, or something like that, like I need to buy something. Okay, so and I you like, these are parts of you, it will keep coming up, but you need to notice it, and you need to act on it, you need to take control of it. So those could be some things that could be happening a lot more for you recently, which you are not paying attention to, and you need to pay attention to. So an overactive chakra would be you spending too much, crazy, mindlessly, overconfident of yourself, and all of those things. Our underactive chakra would be, there's a lot of fear of how you're gonna make it through the next day, how you're gonna survive, how you're gonna, whether you're gonna have money or not, whether you can do this or not, whether you're good enough. All of those things will be underactive chakra. You have the lovers over here. Oh my god, what are you guys doing? Okay, all right. Okay. So the lovers over here is actually talking about, like I said, there's a divine masculine, divine feminine energy rising up and trying to balance inside you. Okay, make no mistake, this is a king and a queen energy. So this is not something very small. The energy is gonna be fierce, the reaction to the energy is going to be fierce, and the learning to control the energy is also going to be fierce. Okay, because are you have massive energy sitting within you, like you could be this unstoppable human being, which is true. But before you know that, like, there's a lot of work you have to do. I don't know why I want to say this. To not be an asshole. Okay, like, I'm very sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I just felt no other way, because the two energies over here could make you extremely timid or extremely like loud. Okay? If you can get the energy aligned, like, this is an awesome human being, because like, this is like I walk it like I talk it energy. Okay, you're making money in the way you want to, you're taking action whenever you need to, you have control over the situation, but only if you can like bring this energy, like look at yourself and see what about you is not who you want to be. If you saw it in somebody else, would you like it, or would you, like, walk away from those people? Okay, lovers over here is divine alignment, aligning the father god, mother god, divine masculine, divine feminine within yourself. So there's a lot of self love over here, but not to a point where you're hurting other people. And there's a love for people over here, not to a point where you're hurting yourself. Like, this is balance. Okay. um you have the third fourth card is the Six of Swords with the burden. So like I said, this alignment is not gonna be easy for you. You're gonna feel the strain, you're gonna feel the stress, but you need to know that you can do this. Like, this is your journey. Look at it like, look at, don't look at your situation as, why is this happening to me, how could I choose this, I would never choose this for myself, like this is bullshit, this is rubbish. Like, don't look at it from that point, but look at it from, what am I learning about myself? What am I feeling right now? What am I feeling right now? Ask, yeah, because this is in the body. Okay, this is in the body. So like, your decisions, if is not aligned, you're going to feel it in your body. So listen to your body. When you are saying yes, when you want to say no, how are you feeling? There will be a push and pull within you. Okay, something is going to feel like really wrong in your body. So you make more decisions that feel more calm, more relaxed, more aligned. And in the beginning, it's going to be difficult, but with practice, when you're going to align more, you're going to learn how to, like, learn the lesson. You're going to learn how to align more and more with, so every decision feels good in your body. You're making decisions from that kind of a place. That is your, like, irrespective, or you don't need to, like, once you can do that, once you learn how to do that, you don't need to ask somebody else, should I do this or not. Like, you might ask people to like a reconfirmation, but irrespective of what the answer is, you already know what your answer is, to, like, to a point where you don't even go for that reconfirmation, because you already know you're going to do what you want to do. So why even waste the time? Like, that's the stage you're going to get to. But the starting is going to be difficult, but you have what it takes. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do this. So any more messages for group number one, please? Group number two, please, Spirit. Any more messages for group number two, please? We have the Seven of Swords. You have the Empress. Okay. Any more messages for group number two? High Priestess at the bottom over here with the Empress. I feel like majority of group 2 watching over here, you guys could be having very bad relationships, or you've had very bad relationships. There's been a lot of cheating, lying in the relationship. This could be very toxic relationships, having to walk on eggshells, like, so this could be like domestic violence and things like that. I feel like you keep falling in the same cycle, because you keep falling in the same cycle because of financial issues. All right, because you're dependent on somebody, or somebody is dependent on you, and you're like that overly nurturing, overly mothering energy. And so you keep attracting people that need that energy from you but cannot give it back to you. And so you're learning restrain now. You're learning to take the focus out from the people around you and go within and find the space and the ability to love and nurture yourself. For some of you, I feel like you are used to dominating, controlling relationships and people, and you always fall in those kind of cycles or patterns. Like, you've been dominated, controlled as a child, and you allow that to happen in your relationships because you see that as care, concern, love, affection. So if it were missing, then you probably feel like you have no value. You feel like the person does not care if they are not being dominating in the relationship. Like, you don't know how to know what a normal relationship is. Like, you don't want to be there, but you don't know any other way of being. Okay, to you that is validation. But in being able to align yourself over here, you are breaking a karmic cycle from these kind of relationships, these kind of unions, these kind of people. Okay, you're breaking away from this. For most of you over here, I feel like okay, you have a fool. I feel like with the Empress and the High Priestess, you already know that this is toxic. So I don't think like, so I don't think like there's anybody over here that I have to tell you that you are in a toxic relationship. You already know it. You already know what you have to do. You already know what it's trying to teach you. You already know where your mistakes are. You already know what you're doing wrong. The problem is to be able to do the right thing, to have the courage to do the right thing, to be able to stand up. Okay, so with this Seven of Pentacles over here, there's a lesson of patience. Like, do not accept everyone and everything that comes your way. You don't have to fear being rejected. You don't have to fear landing up alone. You don't have to fear, you might as well be alone than in bad company, right? So there's a message like that for somebody over here. Like, going forward with the Fool over here, I feel like somebody is going to break away from a toxic relationship, and going forward, the relationships that enter your, people that enter your life, you're going to pay very close attention to what you are choosing and what you're allowing. Okay, you might make a mistake the first time where you know how it's going to go, but you gave the person a chance. The second time, like the next time around, you're not giving chances. You're correcting your mistakes. Okay, you're seeing your mistake and correcting it. You're seeing your mistake and correcting it. You're not afraid. Or if you're not doing that, that's something you need to do here. Okay, anything more? Anything more? Group number 2 needs to know, spirits. You have the Magician, okay? And I wanted to say this. You have the Empress and the High Priestess. So you already know. You have very high energy. You are very, you like, with this, you have the energy to create any life that you want, but you're playing it small by giving into your fears. Your situations, your bad situations, your fears, your lessons, they are all part of this plan to make you see who you are and trust in who you are, so to be able to elevate your soul. Over here you have the Magician, the ability to create a life that you want. Okay, you have the Empress energy over here. So that's why I said, like, you've been getting stuck in these same patterns and cycles because you have been choosing the same thing. With the Empress, And the high priestess, this is the ability to see into your choices and make the right choice. That is what you are learning over here, to see into your choices and have the courage to make the right choice. That's why you need to have, take it slow, have patience. um, you know Being single, being alone might be a scary idea to you, but that is something that you need right now. You have the Ace of Pentacles coming out over here. So you are in taking this time to be alone, and like, really healing yourself from this pattern that you have been running, like looking at all of these areas, addressing this, healing this. You are going to be creating the right kind of opportunities for yourself. Okay, because you have the energy of the creation. The Magician and the Empress are both creator energies. You have the creator coming out over here. So you are meant to, this life that you are living right now was meant to show you what you do not want. And then now the question is, what do you want and how you're going to get it? What are you going to do? The steps, the Page of Wands or the Daughter of Wands, the steps, the directions, the changes that you are going to make. The Seven of Cups is, uh, it's opportunities, but it's a lot of thinking. You have to spend, you have to think about the choices that you are making. You have the King of Swords also coming out with clarity over here. I feel like you already know this, you've not paid attention to it, and now this is knocking, this is now time to pay attention to address these areas of your life if you really want to make a change in your life, if you really want to do something better. I want to say this is not only for like in relationships, but I just want to leave this at that. I feel like group number two, probably majority of you, this would. All right, anyways, that is the reading for you, group number two. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Bye. Hi and welcome to your reading, group number three. So this is going to be the energy that you are in, or the energy surrounding your reading. So I was mentioning it in group two. I did mention it in group one. It skipped my mind, but since I remembered, I mentioned in group two and I remember it now. Like these three stones, this is the clear quartz, this is the red jasper, and this is a lapis lazuli. And I just wanted to bring these stones along with me into this reading. I don't know, it came through for group number two, resonated with one of the stones, but I don't know if you guys are going to resonate with this, what was the purpose. But I just felt like I needed to have this here, probably for myself, right? So what is the energy for group number three? You have moment to moment with the Two of Pentacles, slowing things down, taking things slowly. You have the Four of Wands with participation, uniting, celebrating, working together with spirit is what the Four of Wands generally means to me, and with this card here. And you have the Eight of Pentacles with ordinariness. So group number three, I feel like nothing is happening for you guys in your life right now. You're probably feeling very bored with life, you're feeling very bored with the way things are, and you probably feel like there's something you need to do but you don't know what it is. And so you're going one day at a time, hoping that you're going to find out what that is. But I feel like in this time, there's some kind of a download that is happening over here for you. There's some kind of energy coming in or streaming through you. It could be very subtle, or you could be feeling the effects, like really feeling the effects. And the numbers are 2, 4, and 8. So these numbers could be significant for you. Could be seeing a lot of 2s, 4s, and 8s. I feel like you are never alone, group number three. You guys are always, your guides are always walking with you. Even when the day is as boring as staring at the grass, even then you're not alone. Some of you could be shifting timelines, okay, with this moment to moment. I feel like if you're feeling slight dizziness, like it's a split second dizziness that happens, that is a sign that you're shifting timelines. And you could be shifting timelines over here because you're working with your guides, even when you don't know it. Right. So there is a message. For you guys, like lapis lazuli, clear quartz in combination could be good because clear quartz enhances or boosts the energy, and lapis lazuli is expressing self-expression. It also opens your third eye and crown chakra, like helps you spiritually connect and ground and protect. So like only if you're feeling called to use the stones, otherwise like this is anyways happening for you. Okay. um you have the tower over here. Okay, what is this? I feel like I want to put this here. So group number 3 with the tower over here, I feel like things could be falling apart in your life, like things could be breaking away, like losing a job, leaving your family, leaving your house, divorce, breakup. Things could be happening over here. For some of you, I feel like you're not phased by it. Like you're just calm, you're just watching what is happening, you're not phased by it. For some of you, obviously, you're wondering, like, what is happening? When is this going to come to an end? Why is everything getting ruined? Everything I touch goes to ruin. Okay, so, and I feel like this tower is because of this Four of Wands over here. You're working with spirit, and spirit is removing what no longer serves you. And so like that would be you, if you're trying to resist it, then that's you crying and feeling bad and crying and dying and all of that in this situation. But if this is something you consciously ask and you're allowing to release, then you're seeing it for what it is. So like you're not phased by this. Any more messages? You have judgment over here, so I feel like you guys understand that this is divine timing. You guys are understanding something about divine timing over here. Either you're learning to trust in divine timing, or you understand that you cannot stand against it. You cannot, there's nothing you can do. You cannot win the game other than letting go and giving up control. You're understanding that lesson over here. What is message for this number? Yeah, see, you have death coming out over here. So you guys are going through a major transformation. All right, this transformation could be very big, like literally people dying, you losing house, losing property, losing job, losing people, like that kind of transformation. There's a whirlwind around you. But depending on your situation, some of you are phased, some of you are unfazed by it. Either which ways, you are realizing something. Okay? Either you already realize this is the work of God, this is the hand of God. So the things that are falling away from you, you realize that you didn't even, like, it's good, it's gone. Like, it didn't even do that much good for you. So some of you, that's your attitude. For some of you, you're panicking. Even though you don't want it, you've been cribbing about those things, but now you're panicking that it's leaving your life. Any more messages for group number? That's a lot of messages, but all right. Okay, so the Ten of Swords over here. Okay, you guys you have very heavy energy around you, group number 3. And really, depending on how you look at the energy, is how you will get through this situation. Whether you want to panic through it, or you want to fight through it, or you just want to accept it. All right. 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles over here. Page of Wands. So with the Ten of Swords, this is an ending to your struggle, though it's not looking like that right now. Like I said, for some of you, you see what is falling away. Though you didn't much care for it when you had it, now that it's not there, you're panicking about like it not being there anymore. So maybe there's like a lesson of you getting used to, or you got very comfortable in a situation and now you've been thrown out of your comfort zone. Okay, so that's your panic. So these cards look big, but that's your panic. For some of you, like it could really be a big situation where you have no other choice. You realize that if you go down this hole, you're going to get lost. So you have a choice to either lose yourself or pull yourself together. Most of you here are very elevated souls, so I feel like you're going to pull yourself up from this loss. You're gonna start to think about how you're gonna pull yourself out from this. Okay, so you have the Chariot over here where I feel this energy is already moving. This lesson is already in motion. So yeah, you just have to learn the lesson. There is a need for you to, like, whether you see the lesson or you don't, whether you understand this energy or you don't, whether you understand the lessons or you don't, there's a need for you to take it one day at a time. Like, I just need to survive today. Lord, show me how to survive today. Okay, thank you for waking me up today. Show me what I need to do today. You get through today, you say thank you again, and you ask for the courage to wake up again tomorrow. That is how you're gonna that's how you're gonna have to look at where you are right now. And that's the attitude you need to have towards it. King of Swords at the end over here. This is going to teach you mind control, group number 3. You guys are going to learn mind control, controlling your emotions, controlling your thoughts, controlling every area of your life through your mind, through logic, through being just about the situation, through staying focused on your goals, what you want for your life, and choosing the best possible choice in the direction of what it is that you want. You have the Ten of Pentacles, a wish fulfillment, Ace of Cups, a healing over here. This is possible for you, but there's a lesson. All right, so I feel like with the new energy, there are lessons coming in over here for the collective to learn. Like, it is time now for us to wake up to the soul's path, chosen path, and to do what you came here to do. There's no more time to waste. There's no more yeah, there's no more fooling around. There's no more wasting time. And so, like, I feel like each person waking up and asking, what am I doing with my life? Like, spirit is answering you. Okay, so if you're watching this, so these collective readings, this pick a card reading is for what is your soul waking, like what is the path that your soul chose, to be or do in this time, and what is it, and how are you waking up to that path? How are you waking up to your soul's calling? Right, so that is the message for you, group number 2. I hope this reading helps. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Bye.